Hello and welcome to part 2 of our introduction to Stephen and Grantham Girls' School sixth form. Really, what we're trying to do now is to give you a better idea from the students what it's like in each of their subjects and how they feel about their life in the sixth form. This is all about deciding if this is the correct centre for you. The students will give you a better idea of what the subjects entail, and then Mrs McPherson will give you a better idea of how life in the sixth form might develop for you.
I'm just going to spend a few moments interviewing some of our Year 13 students about different aspects of sixth form life. What advice would you give to a Year 11?
So when you have a free period, which is when you don't have a lesson, so you can just sit in the common room and do your work, definitely do your work, because otherwise you might just get behind and it's better to keep on track from day one.
I definitely say revise for all your tests, no matter how small, because as we've seen from previous circumstances, you can't just rely on the exams at the end of Year 13.
I'd say the main piece of advice I'd give a Year 11 is take every opportunity that you're given, because there's so many things like Young Enterprise, DOV, you can put on your CV, you can put on your personal statement, and it definitely makes you stand out compared to other students. So
I'd say to just enjoy the experience because it goes really fast and all stress just disappears eventually.
Okay, Millie, would you like to tell us about being a head girl?
So being head girl, we tend to be involved in a lot of fundraising activities, so like charities, so food bank collections and stuff, and we do whole school council and Key Stage 5 council, which we chair, so we do that about once a month. And then we also have frequent meetings with Mr Fuller, head teacher, and Mr McPherson, the head of sixth form. We discuss things that are going on in the school and house committees, and normally we'd speak at whole school events, but at the moment we're not.
Well, I really love being a house captain because you get to mix with the other years and you just get a really good sense of teamwork between other people. You get to talk to the other house captains, organise events, and it's just really nice meeting with Miss McGrath ideas for different house events, especially now because we're creating new ones, and it's just really fun.
Ella, tell me about the extracurricular things that you've done in the sixth form.
So last year in Year 12 I took part in Young Enterprise and I was also on the netball team. Young Enterprise gave me a good insight into the business world and I also enjoyed working as a team in netball.
Our sixth form students have the privilege of wearing their own clothes to school, but they do also have a formal dress that they have to wear occasionally.
If you need any help or you've got any inquiries throughout the day, you can come to this hatch and come and ask a member of staff for some help.
This is the sixth form Pastoral Office, and this houses both heads of year, Mrs Elliker, who's currently head of Year 12, and Mrs McKay, who currently is head of Year 13. Hopefully she will be the head of Year 12 next year as the two heads of year rotate, so they're with their students for 2 years. Mrs Lozelle is also in this office, and she's the non-teaching member of pastoral staff for the sixth form who's here to answer your queries during the day when the rest of us might be teaching. We also have a small breakout area that is away from the main hatch, where the heads of year can have a private chat with students and give them a bit of help and advice should they need it.